Let me also say something real quick about the Tyson fight. For those of you who are disappointed, what did you expect? He's almost 60. He's almost 60. What we found out afterwards is that he almost died 8 months ago. Right? Yo, guys, when people are like, Tyson looks quick, he's hitting mitts that aren't moving by himself. And I want to tell you something, and I kept telling people this going up to the fight. And I don't want you to think I'm comparing myself to Mike Tyson in any way, shape, or form. But when I was about 47, and I've always been in good shape, when I got in a ring with Jacob, and this 47, that's like a decade younger than what Tyson was when he got in the ring. And again, not comparing myself to Tyson, relax everybody. But even when I got in the ring with Jacob, the guys, you can do whatever drugs you want. And Tyson's strength was still there. But fast twitch muscles are fast twitch muscles. And stamina is stamina. And 30-year-olds have it, and 60-year-olds don't. I boxed with Jacob, and I could see the punch coming. My brain was like, here comes a punch. Let's get out of the way. And my face was like, nah, let's eat that. Because it couldn't move. I was moving after I got hit. You understand? There's just some things that you can't make up for. And youth is one of them, dude. That's why they say Father Time is undefeated. Tom Brady stayed in the league not because of his athleticism, guys. If his game was based on running, we all know that would not, right? That was not his game. Boxing is athleticism. And if Jake Paul had been like, all right, I'm going to stand in the middle of the ring and we're going to hit each other, I would have been like, Tyson's going to win. Because his power is still there. But if you had told me and it's going to go 4 rounds, I'd have been like, nah, Jake Paul's going to win. 2 rounds. I kept telling people 2 rounds max. 2. That's why they dropped it to 2-minute rounds, guys. When I boxed Jacob, I dropped it to 1-minute rounds. And by the second round, I was like, I am fucking gassed. Gassed. So, and for people who are disappointed, man, don't be disappointed in Tyson or Jake Paul. They marketed a fight. And if you listened to people who knew boxing, not celebrities, not Shaq, although I love Shaq, my favorite, but not people who were like, fucking Tyson's back. And by the way, if you looked at interviews with Tyson, that was the old Uncaged, the animals coming out. So that got people hyped up. Like when he told that 13-year-old girl who gives a fuck about my legacy, I was like, damn, this dude is unhinged right now. But you still have to go in and compete. I loved the message he put out on his socials the day after. He was super honest and a super evolved guy. And I agree with him, dude, that as a 60-year-old man, to be able to stand in a ring with a 30-year-old dude who's been training after I almost died, that is legit. Legit. So, yeah, man. I did not watch the fight because I was on stage. And if I'm honest with you, I wasn't interested in seeing that version of Mike Tyson. I remember watching the Tyson Douglas fight. I remember standing outside of a bar that was showing pay-per-view of the Tyson Holyfield fight in San Antonio and peering through the crack they had papered off the windows. And I remember thinking, this is probably the last fight of his I watch. Because I remember watching him and just being in such awe of this dude. And that's how I want to remember him. And now I bet on Jake Paul. But I didn't need to watch the fight. I was pretty sure what was going to happen. And that's no knock on Tyson, man. I'm fucking impressed he finished the fight. Truly impressed he finished the fight. And but I don't, for those of you who are like making fun of him or whatever, dude, when that was your dad out there. Put some gloves on your dad and see how he does. Not good. I can promise you, not good. Now, you put another 58-year-old in the ring with Tyson, that's problems for that 58-year-old. Zero doubt about that. That dude is going to take a couple of punches that might stop his heart. But a 30-year-old who's been training and knows a little bit, yeah. Hey, if you like this podcast you just watched, you're going to love the one I'm popping up in your face right now. Check it out.